Well guys, as you can see, this is the end of an era. A little bit sad, but pretty exciting all at once because, like, look, nothing in here. It's all over here in the patio. So I guess Mac thought he just wasn't busy enough. He thought, look, I'm not busy enough. I need to build a shed at the same time as building 3 cars. So that's what he's doing. So it's all getting pushed out to the side of the yard and a new shed's getting built. Now let me get this straight. You walked around the yard, you said, I've got a drift car. You said, I've got an Apache that needs a back window conversion done. I've got a K-truck.
It's everything.
That is insane amounts.
Engine swap, coilover swap, rear coilover swap.
And you thought, I'm doing Ranger 2.0. That'll happen quick. So the best thing to do to make all these things happen quick is to do a shed delete. It's kind of sad, but cool all at the same time.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna cry. It felt bigger with stuff in here.
It is only 6x6, isn't it? Do you think it's even possible to remember the amount of cars that you've done in here? We can try. I don't even think I have footage for them all, but I can try.
Reminisce.
Leave your comments down below. Let us know if you have any top tips and tricks for shed mods that are going to make the new one even better than we could have ever imagined. It is going to be a bit bigger, a bit taller, and have a hoist in it. That's about all I can give away at the moment. But yeah, let us know what you reckon.
I wire things by feel. Tuck that one back.
Oh, I thought you were actually...
No way.
What was that the instructions? Okay, lucky me, Outback Equipment has hooked me up with a new radio setup. So I have the in-car and I also have a little handheld version as well. So we're going to try and whack that in now. I've done the hard bit, I'll put the aerial on.
The hard bit? Yeah, don't know about the wiring part. No.
They've got me the in-car radio and this little handheld one. So currently if you guys buy the in-car radio and antenna, you'll get this bad boy for 150 bucks, which is like a saving of 77 bucks. So not bad, cool little deal. And unfortunately you won't get a Mac Preston to install it.
Sorry guys, I'm busy that day.
But I am a little bit excited because I haven't actually ever had a proper radio like this.
Still don't.
These are the bad boys. These are the good ones.
Copy Roger, rubber ducky.
All the controls on the mic.
Oh, it's got controls on there. Have a go at it. Woo!
Has all the controls on the mic, so you can actually hide away the unit underneath your dash or whatever and never have to deal with that ever again. It's also got the instant replay button and a bunch of other features on it that make it really useful. Yeah, you can put that anywhere in the car.
Mount that wherever and then run this to like next to your seat and then just click it in.
From MyMedEquip, they sent me this rapid. It's as if you like cut your head off with a chainsaw.
Boy, that could happen. Well, with me behind things, it could happen. I did nearly cut my hand off with a saxophone.
This is their usual little kit. This is legit. I never realized that there's like kind of like fake cheap medical equipment and then there's this stuff.
Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, it's actually the next day. Obviously we're not at Max because there's no shed there today. It's getting ripped down, but we're at mine, proving you can do shed life anywhere, even in the driveway.
Driveway life.
Driveway life. Don't mind the spring collection, that's half of them.
Oh shit. I don't know, we'll probably get it all mounted today and we'll see. The wiring's really easy actually because it's plug and play. Mates with Mex because I buy all like my air ride stuff for the like old cars and stuff through Mech. And I was like, dude, why don't you like start doing like 4B air pump kit thing? Yeah, that's a good idea. So we sort of put together an idea. He's now selling these kits. Alloy tank, which is good, doesn't rust. Via compressor, you can run them friggin' all day. Remember we used to hit
100% duty.
100% duty. Remember we used to hit switches in the Hondas like when flashback Honda just. We'd hit switches all day.
So that's the difference between the custom car scene and the four-wheel drive scene, with air ride that is. This stuff is designed to be used 100% of the time, and it's waterproof. It's all American, this stuff. All right, let's go through what we got in this kit. We've obviously got a compressor each. They're 440Cs, or 444Cs. Is this a new type of compressor? They used to be 460, 480.
480s, but I don't think they do the 480s anymore. These kind of replace the 480.
Oh, that's a new
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Got some airline. we have got, so that's your quick connect. We've got pressure switches because we are running.
This is the other thing that you can upgrade to a 200-pound pressure switch. Is going to put 200 pounds in the tank, which means you're going to pump up your tyres very quickly, but he won't supply the 200 because if you're running air lockers, that can actually destroy an air locker. So it only comes with a 120 pressure switch for that reason, but you can upgrade.
Yeah, you can just hit him up and say, no, I want more air pressure, I'm not running air lockers. So we got alloy tanks. Never to rust, which is beautiful. Like a ring clamp mount. Wiring pretty well all made up, ready to rumble. I'm a little excited, it's kind of my thing.
Yeah. I can tell.
So the compressor has an air inlet. So obviously it's got to pull air in, press it, push it back out. So your filter normally just bangs on the end. If you want to go and mount this side of your chassis like that or something, don't ever mount these upside down. You can go sideways or up, but you can also take the head off and turn them. You take the leg off and turn. So if you want to mount this under, you run this relocation kit and you put your air inside your tub or your tray or inside your cab, somewhere that's not going to suck in water and dirt. So it's just a little water outlet, let air out if you need to, and you'll literally just plug your air fitting in there and away you go.
So anyway, I'm pretty excited, guys, because we're going to have onboard air. The bloody nav is going next level. Just finished putting my radio in, so I've got two-way radio, I've got air going in.
And I think this kit was about 760 bucks. You get all that. And you can also upgrade to dual compressor, so you're going to pump even quicker. And you can go a bigger tank.
It is available on Max's website. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested. Pretty cool. Like Max said, you can upgrade it all if you want to spend more, but we'll test it and we'll see how good it goes. Just knowing what these do from what we used to have, I feel like it's going to do a really good job. So guys, I actually just finished wiring in my radio properly here because we didn't get time last night. I've just gone accessory power, so it won't turn on unless I have the key in the car, but you could go full-time power. You just have to remember to turn it off, otherwise it might drain your battery after some time. I'll show you the coolest feature of this one. How can I test this? Breaker, 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 breaker. This has a cool replay function, so you go breaker, 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 breaker. And it can store the last 9 things that have been said, actually. So you just scroll through if you miss something. Do you like how I've mounted this? What do you think, mate? That'll do the trick.
You did not put that.
Where would you put it?
Not on your dash.
I like it. Where would you put it?
Somewhere you can't see it.
You need to be able to see its on bar.
I thought we were putting it here.
Oh, we can.
No, you've screwed into your dash and 2 holes there. Oh, I mean, hey, build it your way, mate.
Oh, right. Oh, you know what? I knew Mac's not going to like this. And I was right.
That's why you did it, isn't it? Just to annoy me.
I didn't mind.
All right, let's in the comments. Has TJ really stuffed up here? Or do you think he's on the money? You're gonna get in here and you're gonna be like, oh my god, how did I get so tangled up in this thing? Gee. Well,
this is what we're dealing with. We're thinking
if we can mount to the tray, then we've got a zillion options.
I'd like to keep it all part of the vehicle, but yeah, there's plenty of options on the tray. Obviously, the mixed tray. But we can like bolt compressors straight onto the chassis rails. That tank should fit over there on top of that rail.
No, you don't want your wheels rubbing on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe above the spring pad.
Dilemma I have is that this is very easy to install inside the canopy, next to that battery. But then if I have the canopy off, I won't have air available. Which I guess isn't such a big deal because I've got nothing available. But I thought it was going to be really cool to have the air with no canopy. We're probably just going to mount it inside because it'll work very well if we do that. And there's like a space behind the fridge, pretty much perfect for it. So definitely possible to put it under here somewhere. We just don't have enough equipment today to do that. We'd have to extend the compressor line and whatnot and get a few special brackets made. So kind of nice in here, isn't it?
We could even run it off a switch off your red arc.
You could even run it through the Red Vision screen.
Actually, you don't even need to. It's got its own pressure switch.
But if you wanted to, you could use the Manager 30 to run it through the Red Vision screen and have a digital on-off.
We can do that. I'm actually an electrician. Apparently. I just don't like to tell people. Yeah. So
bolt straight to it.
Bolt straight to it, bolt that in, wire it up, done.
So this is where my panel sits, and it's going to get bolted to the backside of that, and obviously the battery's right there, all your terminal stuff. It'll be hidden behind this. Now, where'd you come from?
Going around the corner and in the other shed.
Let me guess, you're doing a compressor install?
Yes, you guessed right.
Problem with turning the brackets on the side is it makes this one corner extremely hard to get on. I don't want the nut and a big thread hanging out of this side.
Okay, so James has just popped in here. He's got the cruiser. More cruiser Troopy mods. Walk me through it. Oh, what do we got here? What do you know? James has got the same kit.
Oh shit, yeah.
Except he's got the fancy 210p pressure switch.
No, 200.
This is a 200 165. That means it turns the compressor on at 165 psi and turns it off at 200, whereas mine will turn off at 120, I think. You can imagine there's a lot more air in the tank, so I'm gonna get one of these, like 15 bucks or something, and I'll use that as well. See, you've got the bed in here already.
Yeah, no, a little cheapy. Quick weekend warrior setup.
Oh yeah, these are pretty nice.
Yeah. So compressor there, tank there, and then route the air line for the compressor right up into the cab.
So you got airbags as well, so it's going to be running them.
Yeah. So I'm having valves as well, so I can adjust it in cab.
It's kind of necessary for Jamin to have switches because he'll have a trailer on and off the back constantly. As per usual, Mac doing a stellar install. But let's be honest, if I did anything, how I did my radio, just hates every bit about it.
I don't hate it, it's just not how I would have done it.
If you guys are wondering why I just let Mac do his thing, you're good.
Yeah, you do stuff good.
Shit. Probably just kicked me down the nuts.
I mean, TJ also does some things good.
Okay, this is starting to actually look really cool. It's kind of a shame it's going to be hidden behind the wall, but yeah, this is it basically. Mounted. Happy?
Yeah, but I think we're missing a bum.
Oh, there.
Yeah, no, we are. I just went and bought one.
No, we got one for there, we need one for there. I'll fucking help you in a minute. I can't have everyone! I'm one man!
And I'm one man. Plumbed and ready to rumble.
Plumbed and ready, just gotta wire it. Pretty easy, one relay. Look at all these spare things you got going on.
What do we got up to here? Bloody behind the scenes of the...
Oh, scenes we're out. Yeah!
I've mounted the compressor. So
Oh, she's through the gap there.
we've picked one guy. Yeah, it'll be interesting to do the comparison to yours and mine. Like mine being outside and yours being in cab.
Yeah.
Like, if they actually do work well in the element.
So not awkward.
No, I love it. Like ab and core workout.
Hey.
It's not hard, but how I'm going to do it neatly by bolting this back in and then trying to work around it.
The average person won't get this part because we're just trying to connect it to the Red Vision system.
It's really not hard.
Red Vision screen can turn it on and off basically. It's well above my pay grade, I don't know what's going on now.
Runs through the pressure switch back to earth. So when it gets to pressure, it cuts the power to the relay and...
Yeah, and I mean that's the added complexity to the system, having a separate air tank. Full drive compressors don't have an air tank, so it's just straight positive, negative, and it turns off when you want it off. Whereas this, we're telling it to fill a tank to a certain pressure and then turn off. And then the tank's what's filling your tyres up.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
I don't know what to do with my hand. Giveaway.
You're kidding!
No, we're gonna get stuff from Harrop.
No way.
You're kidding!
Car builders. Superior. We're doing a bit of a companies to you type thing. And also us, just to show a bit of thanks for everyone.
So this is an Instagram giveaway done on his Instagram.
It's nothing extreme, it's just a simple, easy little follow the companies and win a prize and get some stuff.
So yeah, we'll do a list in the description, follow the companies, and you're in the draw basically. Oh, actually no, you have to leave a comment to be in the draw, do you?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Otherwise, you're in the
It's my
competition.
first day.
You're hidden and just...
Yeah, but I wanted to be awkward and just be like, I don't know what the, like I'm real bad on camera.
Well, that's easy, which we are. Okay, that's actually really cool. I can see my tank pressure on this gauge as well. So we're at 120. Okay, so I've dropped the tyre to 20 psi because that's the usual recommendation. People will tell you to drop your tyres. I go a lot lower normally, but 20 to 40 psi. Let's just go with that as what the average person's going to do out on a normal track. Just to finish this video off nicely for you guys, I'm just going to give you a time. I'm going to time it from 20 psi to 40 psi with the 120 psi pressure switch in the tank. I am going to upgrade to a 200 psi switch, and you can also get 2 compressors if you want to pay more. I figured I'd just show you the time this takes. This is the system that most people are probably going to buy. So keep in mind this is a 295 tyre, it's like a 33-inch tyre. If you have a smaller tyre it'll be a bit quicker, bigger tyre a bit longer. So I know from experience at a service station mine's well over a minute to fill the tyre up normally. Keep in mind it's a little bit dodgy, I'm going to get a better one that just clips on. Alright, we're at 20, starting now. Compressor just turned on, I think it's 90 psi the tank's at. 38. I don't know how accurate this gauge is, it's pretty dodgy. That's the basic time. Very easy to make that time a bit quicker with a $15 pressure switch, which I'm going to do. And I will in the coming weeks do a video sort of showcasing maybe a bit of a air off between all the major brands and a time attack test with pumping up a tyre from 20 to 40 psi. I'll also be able to show you a twin compressor full size tank kit. We might be able to get it right down. Stay tuned, that'll be in a video coming up. I'm 100% reliable on myself now. Yeah, pretty pumped guys. Get the you get it? When you've got an air tank, you can also run your air suspension or run air tools off it, or maybe you have to run an air horn. Drop a comment below, tell me what you guys reckon you could use this kit for. Links are in the description if you're interested in having a look and pricing it out for yourself. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next episode.